Hey everybody, Troy Rutter here, and this is a special edition of TTM FTW. Had a request from All Things True to show my workspace, and I was a bit taken off guard because usually those tour videos that you see are from famous YouTubers like, Chris Pirillo and Charlie McDonald. Charlie! And I was like, really? Would people be interested? But I thought I'd do it anyway because it's Sunday and there's no mail. So here's a quick tour. This is the view that most people see when I do the videos with Joss behind me. So I'm just gonna go, and you probably won't see me for most of this video, but I'm gonna show you what some of the areas that I use to work in look like. So again, this is the view of Joss that most people know. So I'm gonna zoom out here and twirl around. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Phew! Okay, wasn't that exciting? So there's Joss in all of his glory. What's behind over here are actually my TTM supplies, and there's a bad shadow because I don't have my lights on. Those are envelopes and large envelopes and some cards and miscellaneous office supplies. Have a trunk down there of miscellaneous wee things. Over to the left, sometimes you see a vending machine that was abandoned at my old workplace, and the business got shut down. Well, it didn't get shut down. It went out of business, and there was no way to contact the person, so I drilled out the locks, and I have my own vending machine. I used to have a actual soda machine, but I sold it. Right over here I have the TV, which is playing Hugo right now, and just some various items on a shelf, including Lego Star Wars, fun stuff, some Wii stuff, bunch of Blu-rays and DVDs. I actually work at a Japanese anime company, so I'm starting to get my anime collection up there. And now for basically the parts that you really will never see on camera. This is the camera and one of the lights. These soft boxes, I have one over here and one over there, and they were only like $100, so that was pretty cool. And that's what when you saw the color change in one of the videos, that's when I started to use these. This is the camera that I use. It's a, what is it? It's a T3i that I actually bought for still photography and for videos, but I never really got into the video stuff until I started doing these videos. So now I'm learning to use that a lot. It's a Rode VideoMic Pro microphone. And there's Joss again with the light. Behind that, I'll do a video on that another time. It's a costume from a movie. The rest of this, if it's not too dark, is just a window and some other autographs and pictures over there. And some, I used to work at Warner Brothers, as you know, and so there's a cell, not really a cell, but a picture, large poster of some of the villains from Batman, the animated series, I believe. So that's pretty much it. Let's see if I can get a longer view of the setup. There's expanded Joss right there. Expanded Joss. So let's go down and go to, I guess, what I would consider my office. Oh, here's a desk. This is where I do most of my autograph prep as far as stamping and filling out the SACEs and stuff like that. I do have a laptop up here, but I do most of my research in the other room. So let's go down there. We'll go down the stairs to the kitchen. Nothing terribly exciting. Refrigerator. And this is my office. And so this is where I do a lot of the research. You might have seen this view in some of my other videos that I've done. So what we have right here is my main setup. These posters are projects that I've been involved in, which is 16 to Life. I actually got cut out of that movie, but I did have a line, and I'm in the credits if you ever watch it. Babylon 5, which I did the website for, and Seventh Heaven, which I was extra for. So that's what those are. This is my main desk. Right now I'm running a Mac Mini, the latest Mac Mini with dual monitors. Right here I'm working on a custom trading card for politicians and stuff like that. So that's what I'm working on there. Probably use those as giveaways of some sort. I don't know. I don't really know if I want to get into the business of competing with rackers or anything, but I wanted something cool, something new to send out. Again, I might use those as contests in the future. Bulletin board with not much on it, and some books. Most of these are unautographed and just reference books, stuff like that. iPhone, fundraising, stuff like that. A couple are signed. This is the Get Seen book from Steve Garfield. I think this one's signed. Yeah. Troy, have fun with putting videos online. Steve Garfield. Stephen Collins, that one's signed. Most of my books are not signed. I just haven't been a big book signer. They're a little tougher to get because famous authors don't come around very often. These are where I keep my actual autographs in these binders. Just use Ultra Pro holders. I started to put names on them, but I may stop doing that so I can move them around. This is the one that Zane and I have been debating. I got this in the early 90s from Robin Williams, and he's trying to convince me it's a secretarial. We don't quite know, but this is an older one from, I want to say 93 or 92 or even before that, so I'm not sure. On this side, more books. Here's some of the cards that I've been putting together to send out. Just a shelf of miscellaneous stuff. Here's some second edition of my book, some various awards. There's my first on-screen credit, kind of a plaque there. Can't really see it. And just some things that I like. Falling Skies, some more Seventh Heaven stuff. Some Babylon 5 and Seventh Heaven scripts. Babylon 5 books. This one's autographed, Just a Geek by Will Wheaton. It says, Troy, we're all in this universe together, your friend Will Wheaton. So that's kind of cool. Twitter Power by, oops, I just pushed that all the way back in. Twitter Power by Joel Comm is signed, and a bunch of social media books are signed, and a bunch of filmmaking books. Whiteboard that's currently empty. And over here, we just kind of have a shelf of miscellaneous gadgets and stuff. I got a picture of my cat, who's sleeping in the other room right now, Kermit. Kermit's awesome. Here's some miscellaneous stuff. This is a production value cube from Super 8. And just a bunch of gadgets and figures. My old license plate from California that's autographed by one of the Babylon 5 guys. Chewbacca is kind of cool. And Star Trek communicator and some Star Trek figures I've had forever. And that's about it for this room. Oh, embarrassing photos. This is a CD from the Moffats, who were a group of brothers that I mentioned in. And that's a CD from Babylon 5 that I mentioned in. So, not really that much else to go through. Again, this is the kitchen. This room is one that I recently redid the floor in, and I got rid of all my furniture. So, if you look all the way, it's very bare. Just a couple of chairs. But the floor looks really awesome. It was really beat up before. And I also redid the floor of the porch. It used to look, well, it used to have ugly green carpet on it, but now it's looking better. So I do need to get some furniture on this thing. And then I guess the only other thing would be, I have some filmmaking stuff up on the walls. The only other thing would be the main machine. And that is something that I got with the stimulus money when I bought my house. It's the first house I've ever owned, and there was a stimulus where you got $4,000 back if you got a home loan, if you stayed in it for 3 years. So I finally did that mark, and it's a main machine, and it has pretty much every old video game that's ever come out. It's also my TV in this room. It plays videos, so spend a lot of time in here just watching TV or playing games, and that's about it. So I'm gonna go back up and see Joss again. All right, so we're gonna, and here's what I see when I'm doing my videos. Hey camera, welcome to TTM FTW, yada yada yada. So there you go. I hope that was exciting and fun. That's just a little bit of where I work and play. So again, this is not my real job, obviously, but it's fun hobby, and I want to thank everybody for being as enthused as I am to get back into the hobby. I think it's really great. You guys have been really supportive, and if you have any questions or anything about what I may mention or simply gloss over in a video, feel free to ask and comment, and I'll try to do my best. And again, who knows, maybe I'm not going to say I'm going to do every request like I fulfilled this request for doing the video, but if you just have a question or anything, just let me know. I'll see what I can do. So Joss and I are going to get ready to start this Sunday, and hope you have a great week. All right, take care. Bye-bye.